What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic and more. Speaking on some more boxing once again. Got three videos coming early morning grind. I had time today. You dig? And the WBA said they're gonna strip Rigondeaux if he loses to Lomachenko December 9th, MSG Theater Room, which is definitely the most beautiful building that I've been to, and I've been to a few professional stadiums, and none, feel in comparison almost to MSG, but they want to strip him. You remember they end up turning this fight with the Moses Flores guy into no contest to believe after they ruled that he hit him after the bell, and most people believe old boy was faking. And now Rigondeaux granted, asked for an exception to move up 2 weight classes to fight Lomachenko. In the process of doing that, if he loses, he will lose his belt at 122, even though he's fighting Lomachenko at 130 pounds, which is so much BS. But that's how they treat certain fighters, man. He comes out in tweets and says, would they do this to Cotto, Canelo, or Floyd Mayweather, or Triple G? Absolutely, they wouldn't do that to them. They didn't handle some of them belts before, and that's how the card stacked against them. With Cuban fighters, they don't get the respect that they deserve or they warrant. Never do, because they're not treated like real U.S. citizens. No matter what they green card or whatever card they get says, they still treated like a Cuban. And it's just like people want to get payback on the Cubans because how good they were as amateurs, and now they starting to get their amateur program and let them travel again because they produce boxing talent just from that small little island they own. Some of the best talent ever. And most of them just seem to be amateurs because a lot of them didn't defect. But you know how it is, man. People always going against the grain, and you shouldn't lose your belt if you ask for exception to move up 2 weight classes. Now, if they didn't grant the exception, they would just strip them. And, they just want to knock Rigondeaux's dick in the dirt. That's all it is. If he loses to Lomachenko, gets knocked out in a blowout, or takes a hard beating for Lomachenko, watch how many people start lining up to fight Rigondeaux now. Now that he got a chink in his armor, and, people see wrinkles that they can expose in him and iron out. But if he goes out there and dominates Lomachenko, man, nobody going to want to fight this kid, man. Nobody wants to fight him now. And Bob Arum has been on the record, according to Rigondeaux's old manager, saying nobody beats him. And that's why they feel that, Lomachenko needs the added weight advantage. And they don't want to change anything. They want to dispose of this issue, this top-ranked issue / problem of Rigondeaux. And in the way that, in style, they want to get rid of him. He beat their cash call, Nonito Donaire, killed his confidence. He beat Lomachenko. Bob Arum may have a heart attack right there in the stadium. The cards will be stacked against him. You see the WBA is already stacking a tall against him. The judging will be stacked against him. Being a B-side promotional against the top the A-side top rank, and Lomachenko, it's written on the wall for him to get robbed, to get beat bad. He's definitely going against all odds on this one. And the stripper champion, when he asks for the exception, if he loses at a weight class, not the next weight class, even though that'd be a shame too, but a second weight class higher, it's a travesty. And that's how they treat these Cuban fighters, man. And that's why I advise anybody that's Cuban that want to come to America and box and make a name for themselves, learn some English, man. Because translators do be messing their language up and I understand. And they'd be way more marketable if you understand what they say. Rigondeaux, from what I understand, talks cash shit. And he would be loved by the American fight fans. But, just some cool water cooler talk and some BS and some news. I'll link the article in the description. We gone.